This is part 1A of the question 1 on the final exam. So as you can see here, we used NAND gates. We used 5 total NAND gates from the 2 NAND gate chips. So what we currently have set up here with both switches being on, we have the carryout on. As we look at our truth table for a half adder, we could see that if both are on, the carryout lights up. The carryout is demonstrated by this red light right here. Meanwhile, if we were to only turn one switch on, the green light will light up. That is our sum light. So that is also true when we have one of the other switches off, which is switch 0, which is right here, switch 1 is on. Now if we turn both on, both lights will turn off. So as we can see demonstrated here by the truth table, the half adder can be made by using 2 NAND gates rather than a half adder IC chip. This is part B of question 1 regarding adders. The circuit we have laid out here is a full adder circuit using only NAND gates. However, I had to use another AND gate right here and a NOT gate, in which if you use an AND gate first, then a NOT gate, you can create a NAND gate with this. I needed this because my circuit required 9 NAND gates, and each NAND gate chip only contains 4 NAND gates. So, with the 2 chips I had, that would only make 8 NAND gates. So I had to create another one. However, the result still turns out with a success by the red light lighting up when the sum is present and the green light representing the carryout. So if we were to take switch 2 and light it up, the red light would appear. Meanwhile, the same would happen if we chose any other switch. For example, switch 1, red light would show up. Switch 0, red light would show up. In which, if we look at the truth table over here, you can see that the sum will light up when only one of them is turned on. Meanwhile, if we turn on any combination of 2, we get the green light turned on, which represents our carryout. So our carryout is also lit when switch 2 and 1 is on, and same thing with 2 and 0, and 2 and 1. So now let's put it where all of them are on, in which we will get a combination of both carryout being lit up and the sum being lit up. Meanwhile, if we turn them off, all 3 switches, both lights will turn off. This appears true with our truth table. Thank you for watching. This has been question 1 of my final exam lab.